Hey, what's up, Brotherhood channel? Kai here. I'm have to record this on my phone because my laptop's a little messed up right now. Also, I'm trying out this new microphone I bought, so hopefully the sound will be alright. Um, but anyways, it's gonna be a shorter video because of circumstances. But yeah, I'm just gonna get right into it. This week's topic was tips and ideas for choosing a name. Um, Without like really, I mean, for me, I know some of the guys already said it, but my name kind of chose me more than I chose it. It isn't the first name I chose. I did choose Jasper before that, but based on reactions I got from my friends when I told them I wanted that name, it just didn't seem like it was going to fit me. It just didn't work. But Jasper was a name I liked a lot for some reason for a while, and so I tried it. That's actually the first name I told my friends I wanted to go by, and they were just kind of like, okay. So it didn't really stick. It didn't really feel right. So shortly after that, I started rethinking about my initials and how I identify uh, myself, which I always had a very kind of strong connection with my initials. So I kind of at that point figured that might be the direction to go. So I started looking for other K names. Um, the name I ended up going with, Kai, Kai, is actually it's a name I had on my radar for a while that I thought I actually wanted to name my son, if I ever had one. My girlfriend, my first girlfriend, her name was Caitlin, and it was spelled Kai, like the first three letters, and the first three letters of my birth name, Kaitley, was Kai. So I was like, yeah, we're gonna have a little son. His name's gonna be Kai after you and me because the first three letters of both our names is gonna be perfect. Um, Obviously, that relationship didn't last. We didn't have any kids. So when I started thinking about my name and what I wanted to go by, uh, the only reason I really changed my name was because Kately obviously wasn't one that really was gender neutral. When I say my name, obviously people who might have thought I was a guy before started questioning it, or were like, "Oh wait, you're not a guy," and stuff like that. That happened to me once, so that's why I decided to change it. Other than that, I did feel connected to my name, not like connected like as in like, I don't know, in a weird way. I feel more connected to Kai than I ever did to Kately, but like I didn't hate my name. I want a tattoo of it actually, to remember it. It was unique, and my mom came up with it, and that's all really important to me. So yeah. Other than that, that's another reason why I think Kai kind of, keeping it as similar as possible. My middle name, I did the same thing. It was Elizabeth. I changed it to Eli. Now I kind of my online name, or like my other name, is Kion Elijah, which is like, if I if I were going back, I might change it just to Kion Elijah, not to Kai Eli, and go by Kai still. I still obviously, no matter what, want to go by Kai. But Kion Elijah came on later. I heard it. I heard the name Kion from the Lion Guard. My niece watched the Lion Guard, and I heard it and I liked it. It was kind of more unique, kind of like my birth name. So I was like, that's interesting. I haven't changed it legally again because I don't really feel a need to. I mean, it's not a huge deal. I still go by Kai. It doesn't like out me or anything, the name Kai. So, I'm not worried about it. But that is kind of a name, like that's my like kind of my online name, I call it, or like my other name, Kai and Elijah. It would be my legal name if I didn't already change my legal name, but I'm not like stressing over it being Kai Eli right now because it's so similar, and I still want to go by Kai. I just like that Kion's a little more unique than Kai. That being said, really, when it comes to names, you're allowed to like try different names out. I know a lot of that's like hard sometimes when you tell someone, "Oh, I want to go by this." Actually, no, I want to go by this, and then people start to be like weird about it, or like, but you're trying to figure it out. They never, most likely, a lot of them never had to name themselves. So like, cut yourself some slack. It's okay to try different names to see which one really you really feel connected with the most. But more so, I think just like I didn't pick my name when I was born. I didn't fully pick my name now. It just kind of came upon me, and it ended up being what worked the best and what I felt the the best with, and what just kind of it just kind of clicked. So I think when it's time, the name clicks, and if you have to go by some other names, some nicknames until then, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. People sometimes don't understand it, especially if they never had to go through it. But you know, it's your life, and it's definitely, I think it's worth experimenting with, and it's okay if, like, I'm not Jasper. Like, it's okay if the name you pick first isn't the one you end up with. Um, yeah. So some little ideas I've heard, though. People have put a whole bunch of names in a hat. People have asked their parents. I did ask my parents, and my mom, who named me, said she never picked a boy name, and she didn't give me any boy names she really liked. I know when I was younger, she used to say if she had another boy, she would have named him like Murphy or something. My brother's name's Mike. My sister's legal name, she doesn't go by her first name, but my sister's name's Kimberly, so like the K's were kind of like the female thing, I guess. My mom's name's Kathy. So I guess Murphy kind of goes with Michael, like the M's. But I don't know. Murphy doesn't fit me. It's not really a name I ever liked. I didn't even really consider it. And my mom never brought it up again when I asked her what I should be named or what she would have named me if I was a boy. So at the end, I ended up going with Kai. And like I said, again, it just really stumbled upon me and clicked more. It's never been one of my like super favorite names. I love names. I like the name Atlas a lot. Like if I had a son, I'd want to name him like Atlas or Elias, stuff like that. Like those aren't the names I went with for myself. I didn't just like pick a name. It's similar to my birth name, and sometimes you can do that, sometimes you can't. Sometimes you can keep it the same. It's not always an option for everyone to keep it similar to their birth name or even the same letters. Some people don't even want to, and that's fine. But at the end, just kind of circumstances picked my name more than I really did. So I'm gonna leave it here, just because I can't really edit, and I don't know, like I have to transport from my phone, and it's gonna be complicated. But yeah, that's just my little advice on picking a name and stuff like that. So make sure you check out the rest of the guys' videos this week. As always, stay strong, stay safe, stay you. I love y'all so much. Peace.